Hello there, this is Big Benedict playing God of War, Ghost of Sparta on God, very hard difficulty. And this is my Pain Plus, not Pain Plus, this is my No Upgrade Run Plus for the aforementioned title. And we are on Installment the 5th. And we are in the outskirts of Sparta here. So if you want to, you can just use the magic infinitely if you want to. Or you can just do it the funner way. It's pretty fun. Okay, so you have the 3 archers spawning, and then you have the 3 hoplites coming up here. Now these guys, they don't break your guard. These aren't the ones that do the flip and break your guard. But just remember, when their swords glow red, they're coming for you. So they'll run at you right off screen and hit you. And it's really good to do the charges, the Hyperion charge, whether in the air, get those parries, because when you get a parry, you will slow down enemies, and you will also turn enemies who are close by, who get caught in the crossfire, you'll turn those enemies away so that you can actually go back and grab them. I also like to chain throw them in the air. So a fight like this doesn't have to be too challenging. It was for me at one point, but if you just realize the danger of them when they're off screen, you'll have less struggles, because then you can apply that to all the other enemies who do the same exact thing. And I personally don't mind grabbing them too much either. This game just has great sound effects. It's such a good game. Like, the combat in this game, I would say it's as visceral as Ninja Gaiden 2. With just the bloodshed and the gore, the brutality, and the sound effects. It makes you feel like you're a badass. And that is a sign of a really good game. It's doing the right things. Especially in the context of the game, because it's a tale of warriors and vengeance, you know. So some of these chests that they put are just not very well concealed. Oh yeah, what I want to mention is the stupidest comment I've ever read. It was on one of Shinobu's videos, and I imparted this last time. Oh yeah, I am going to do the sex mini game just one time. If you do it thrice, you will receive the Ambrosia Vial, which gives you a brutal instant kill kick. So I won't be able to tell the tale until we do this, because I want to keep silent. There's 2 parts in this video where I won't say anything, just because I want you to hear it. I don't want to spoil what's happening on the screen. But our first venture is going to be into the brothel. So enjoy.
Come and play with us. He chose us. What about me? I think I'm gonna enjoy that. How does he keep it up? What a start. My turn.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. The comment that I read on Shinobu's video was some guy telling him that the game developers, the people who made this game, did not intend for the player who's playing the game to do anything other than run when traversing Not in sections like this, because this is atypical. This is, whenever you're going from point A to point B on the map and you're just doing traversing and platforming. This guy was certain that the developers did not want the player to roll or jump or do the speed roll. And how he knew this, I have no idea. But it was just the stupidest thing, because when you do the speed roll, you're going from point A to point B faster, and that's all it is. We're not, and the guy said it makes the game annoying to watch. And I was looking through the comments. I was trying to find the one where Shinobi tore his comment apart, but I guess maybe he's too nice of a guy, or he didn't care. But that is the dumbest comment I've ever seen. So, no, the guy doesn't want you to speed roll your way through the game and go more quickly. Some people, when they do no damage, they also do this section no damage. There is no health bar here, but if you want to make sure that Deimos doesn't hit you, just be very careful. And essentially just let Deimos lead, and then take your quick openings. The triangle button is actually a fast kick that will stun him a couple of times in a row if you're lucky. So I love this part. Lord Ares is the true god of war, says the dissenter. That was great. Like, this is so perfect to put in this game. Okay, so when we come in here, there's going to be a chest right there, and then the three satyrs will be coming. They have a really quick sweeping kick that's a grab, and it deals about 80% health off you. So if I were you, I would be pretty cheap here. There's no end to the fun with doing that right there. When you get to the Piraeus Lion, I don't know about you, but it's bad enough that you have to watch the dissenter throw back the lever and have the Piraeus Lion do his roar before you can actually start fighting. It's bad enough, but it's even worse if you have to continually open the health chest every time you perish. So if I were you, I would make sure that these guys here do not grab you, because there is one health chest, but it won't fill you up all the way if you've been grabbed by them. It's a parryable block. It's a perfect guardable hit. I just thought it was really interesting to have somebody in the game who is all for Ares, Okay, so we're going to smash these, and some of these, actually, they could contain orbs, but I'm not going to try to see what they have or not. Piraeus Lion is pretty damn tough, and the main reason he's tough, for me, is that the attack that is a grab of his, it's similar to the attack that he does that you can just simply block and guard and perfect guard. So he rears up higher than he does. When he's going to do the grab, you'll see that he rears up a lot higher. But if you're in the mentality that, oh, he's doing the attack that I could block against, and you're sitting there about ready to block, and then, oh, you suddenly realize that he's doing the other attack, you probably are going to get grabbed. Okay, so this was actually a pretty good fight coming up here. This is a really easy fight. Just make sure that you don't take any damage. The Minotaur will give you some health back, but it's not very much. So I think the main thing to watch out for in the Prairie Lion is the grab, but it's usually preceded by the roar that he does. And I didn't get caught in the roar at all this time. He did it like 4 times. So when he does the roar, if you aren't in the air, you're going to be locked into a quick time event, and if you don't complete it quickly enough, he's going to do the grab. So he will rear back on his hind legs and put his four paws, like scratch the ground a little bit, and then do the roar. And then what you need to do there is I double jump and I take a couple of swipes at him, but then I get the hell out of the way because I know he's going to do the grab. So the small mercy that this enemy does, that he'll sometimes spam his what hand does he use, or what paw? He uses his right his right front paw will do the swiping at you. So there he is. See that? See how high he reared up? He was doing the grab. And that right there, you need to jump, and that's the grab too. So he bookended his roar with grabs. And then that's another grab. See? But see that? That right there was actually, I could have blocked that one. So I was going to pause it and put stills in here, but you really don't need to because he's going to do it so many times. But see, like right there? It's just a little bit higher that he goes that tells you it's going to grab you. I mean, it actually might be, he might expose a lot more of his belly when he rears back, but to me it looks pretty similar. Maybe not the final like lead up to the animation, but definitely like his telegraph of it is pretty similar. And you have to get out of the way of it. There's no blocking. There's no perfect guarding it. So I am going to be using the Thera's Bane marginally over here, and then see, watch, he's going to do the grab. He just was doing the grab a lot this time, so I'm going to continually use score attacks. I'm not going to use any magic, just because I just wanted. I felt a little bit cheap using that, and just guard, and then if you want to use the triangle attack afterwards, that's perfectly valid. It might actually. I was hoping I would permanently get him in the air right there. Oh, see the hit I took right there tells you it's on God mode. No doubt about that. That is a lot of fucking damage. It's 60% of my health, or 70. No, maybe 60. But definitely 50, way more than 50%. So now, if I make a single, that's the unnerving part of this fight. It's so dangerous. This is a hard fight. So you can also just simply block that attack that I mentioned. There's this attack, but just don't take too many swipes in the air because he's going to catch you in that grab. But I mainly prefer the square attack to follow up with when he does this right there. You'll see me a lot of times just using the square attack. But the triangle is it is stronger. It's undeniably, you're going to take more damage off the enemy. So if you want to speed up the fight, use the triangle attack. I would say triangle, square, and then be prepared to guard again. It's just that the triangle is so slow to even get to work. Okay, so yeah, he was really doing the grab a lot in this game. Or in this fight, excuse me. And it's a threatening and intimidating enemy, I won't lie about it. Like this whole time I was thinking, please don't let me die. He's done everything I want him to do so I can example it for everybody who's watching. And just don't let me screw this up. And the only thing you can do about that is just to go with your reflexes, trust in your reflexes. But you see, the majority of the time, he is just hitting with his right hand, so or he's doing that. Okay, so right there I did a triangle swipe. Now he's going to be gone. And there's three quick time events here. I'm always terrified of these. I don't think that you can survive. I think he would kill you.
You will never catch me! I'm warning you! Glory be to Sparta!
Okay, I purposely kept silent there so you can hear. There's no end to the satisfaction of taking that guy down after the trouble he causes. But that is the conclusion of the video. Just drop the course down here. There's a couple of chests as well as a few barrels to smash. And I will see you in the next chapter. We'll be in the canyons. And that's it. Take care. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope that the Piraeus line wasn't too hard of a foe for you to slay. Take care.